What's good, y'all? It's Jay Buddha. My new project, Growth and Development, is on the way. So today, we going behind the song for the first single off the project, Face It. Let's get it.
Certified fried, fuck a lace blunt. I like all my bitches genuine, fuck a lace front. Natural behind, but she fine, make her face front. Wait, hold up, face blunt. If you wanna smoke, baby, say something.
Man, Face It actually ended up being a really fun song to make. I kind of laid down the basics to it, and it was okay. It wasn't my favorite song on the project, but it was cool. So as I was thinking about it, I'm like, what's missing? Like, what can I do to really take this to the next level? And so I noticed that it had kind of like a long intro. It had a decently long outro, and there was already a spot that kind of had some dead space in it that we filled up a little bit, but it still kind of had some space in there. And I'm just like, there's room to really like make a skit for this. Like, of all the songs that I've done, like, this could be really cool to put a skit in there. I've never done it yet, and I think that when it's done well, it's really cool. It can really add a lot to the character of the song. So I'm like, I might have to do that. So before I did that, the first thing I figured out was the hook. So just playing around with kind of like the background sounds and all of that. So everything you hear on there is me. The high notes, the falsetto, that's me. That was the first thing I figured out, because I knew that hook needed a little something, something. After that, the next thing that I figured out was the skit. And that was really, I think, the fun part. All those voices are me. Shout out to Ash for doing his engineering thing, man. I went in the booth. I started doing it, playing around with my voice levels a little bit, but like, he picked up on it right away, realized what I was doing, and he was like, hold up, I got you. And put the effects and really like made it sound exactly how I wanted it to sound. Writing the song is, whatever. Writing the skit actually is what I was most nervous and like worried about. Like, what am I gonna say? How do I want it to go? Like, I don't want it to be lame. Like, do I want it to be funny? I'm like, okay, it gotta be funny. That was the first thing I realized. It's gotta be funny. I realized next that the best way to do the skit was gonna be the radio. Between my uncle being his own, radio personality and all of that, I was like, I could channel him with that being kind of like a common hip hop skit idea. I was like, I think people will relate to that. And as I'm just like thinking all of this, I'm literally driving from Cincinnati to Dayton to the studio session, thinking all of this, my notes where the lyrics of the song is up. The sections are just like, I'm playing it over and over. I'm not saying this is how you should do it. I'm just saying this is what I did. So I'm writing the skit while I'm driving to the studio, trying to really think of what I want to do. So I finally realized, okay, I think it would be like one of the coolest things that I think we could do is like make the caller really like, not necessarily upset, but like, they going through something, right? To the point that they almost don't even like, they not cognizant of the fact that like, yo, we on a radio show, my guy. And, we can bleep all the cuss words out. So I added extra, just made it OD really to be like creative with it. And by the time you get to the end of it, you get the whole point of like, you grabbing on my blunt. If you want to smoke, just say that. So it really carried the whole idea and the whole message of the song all the way through. It was super fun to record and to hear, and like once we really just added all those final touches, man, I was super hyped in the studio after listening to it. And like, me and Ash just couldn't help but to like laugh at the end of it, like, if you want to smoke, just say that. And like, everybody really be like feeling that part of it. So for me, that's like validation that was not only a good choice, but like the execution was actually done really well. So between that and the video, man, big shout out to Tabs. We had buku, just dumb amounts of THC in that studio, man. It was crazy. So definitely stay tuned for the video, because we went up. We went up for that thing. But that's the song. It's Mr. Puffaholic. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to smoke, just say that. We got the smoke. We got all of that. You feel me? So super excited about this song, about the video. Super excited about the project, Growth and Development, man. Shout out to Ash Matthews. Did a lot of work on this. We got more stuff in the works right now, coming on the way. So definitely stay tuned. But in the meantime and in between time, go ahead, roll up one. And you know what to do. Face it. Let's get it.